So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. The Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Carter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the ground, it's Mitchell. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off.
Man, that is picture.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these 2 programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done. It's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Christian.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Scarlet Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Christian. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the 2nd quarter. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Lang. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. UConn quick to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Christian. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Osborne. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. He's now up to 71 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running.
Oh, he's got some space. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Scarlet Knights will have it 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for the score! And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. There's a crease. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UConn going back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They want to throw it. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room. It's Mitchell. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The play-action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Quickly complete. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. Makes the grab. It's Lang. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The pitch. Plows through the defense. He now has 80 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Running the red zone. It's Christian. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Porter. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Scanning the field. It's Osborne. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Mitchell. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Going downfield for the big play. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing.
A full dive to haul that one in. The Scarlet Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point was good. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on first down. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snags it in, got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And he added the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The run inside. It's Christian. There he goes. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Line gets set, first down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
3rd and 6 yards to go. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses they